The house is breathing different now, like it forgot your name. But every hallway still remembers how to feel the same. I turn the lights down lower just to make the silence soft, but even then I hear you in everything I lost. I tell myself it's over, but the quiet disagrees. I keep hearing you in the quiet when nothing else is around, like your voice is still alive here in every empty sound. I keep hearing you in the quiet, even when I try to sleep. It's the only thing that stays with me when everything else leaves. The piano plays a fragile echo, like it's trying not to break. Every note a small reminder of the love we couldn't save. I walk through rooms like memories that never learn to fade, and every step just brings me back to the night you walked away. Everybody says I'll heal in time, but time just makes it clear. I keep hearing you in the quiet, in every sleepless hour alone. Every shadow in this house still feels like coming home. I keep hearing you in the quiet, and I don't know what to do, because silence doesn't feel like silence. It still sounds like you. If I finally stop listening, would you finally disappear? Or would the quiet only grow louder now that you're not here? I keep hearing you in the quiet, even tears grow tired now. They gather in these weary eyes without falling down. I keep hearing you in the quiet, and maybe I always will, 'cause the loudest thing you ever left me was how still the house is breathing different now. But in the quiet, you're still here somehow. You didn't leave the way I expected. There was no final scene, just smaller replies, colder mornings, and everything in between. I thought I was imagining distance, that maybe it wasn't real. But love doesn't end in one moment, it disappears slowly until you feel. I kept pretending it was nothing, while everything was already gone. I watched you fade without saying goodbye, like a sunset losing light. No words, no final breaking, just the quiet end of a like he knows what it feels like to lose something in disguise. Your voice is still inside my messages that I can't bring myself to delete, because silence hurts more than hearing what you used to be. Everybody says it's better this way, but they didn't live through the change. I watched you fade without saying goodbye, and every ordinary day, every little piece of you just slowly drifted away. I watched you fade without saying goodbye, and now I understand too late that heartbreak isn't a moment, it's something you slowly create. If I had noticed sooner, would you have stayed the same? Or was I just holding on to someone already gone in name? I watched you fade without saying goodbye. Even tears grow tired now, they gather in these weary eyes. Without falling down, I watched you fade without saying goodbye. And maybe I always will, 'cause the hardest part of losing you is that you're fading still. You didn't leave the way I expected, you just slowly disappeared, and I stayed here watching. You didn't leave all at once, you disappeared a little every day. A shorter call, a distant smile, a heart slowly drifting away. I noticed it but said nothing, afraid of what the truth might be. So I held tighter to the pieces while you were letting go of me. Some endings happen quietly, long before goodbye arrives. I watched our love turn into a memory right before my eyes. 1,000 little moments fading into distant lights. I watched our love turn into a memory, and I couldn't stop the fall. I was still building forever while you were tearing down the wall. The piano sighs across the darkness, every note worn soft and thin, like it knows what it feels like to lose before the ending. I still find you in ordinary things, a song, a street, the rain, and every small reminder somehow brings back all the pain. Everybody says some things aren't meant to last, but that doesn't make them hurt less. I watched our love turn into a memory, in every sleepless hour alone. Every dream still carries echoes of a place that once much I would miss. I watched our love turn into a memory. Even tears grow tired now. They gather in these weary eyes without falling down. I watched our love turn into a memory, and maybe I always will, because the man who loved you most is standing in that story still. You didn't leave all at once. You faded like a sunset, and I'm still watching the sky. The chair across the table's empty, but I still glance that way, like maybe you'll be sitting there at the end of the day. The coffee cools beside my hand, the room grows dim and gray, and every little habit left behind still carries your shape. I thought missing you would lessen, but it only learned new places to hide. I still sit with your absence, like it's someone I once knew, sharing quiet conversations about the loss of you. I still sit with your absence every night when daylight ends. It's the only thing that stayed behind when you stopped staying then. The piano plays a distant melody, slow enough to disappear, like it understands the loneliness of wishing you were here. I try to fill the silence lately with strangers, noise, and time, but every road away from you just circles through my mind. Everybody says the heart adapts, mine just learned how to ache softer. But I can't put down. If I finally stopped remembering, would I finally be free? Or would I lose the last small piece of who I used to be? I still sit with your absence. Even tears grow tired now. They gather in these weary eyes without falling down. I still sit with your absence, and maybe I always will, 'cause when your love left my life, the loneliness stayed still. The chair across the table's empty, but somehow every evening it still feels occupied by you. The lights are low, the room is quiet. Another night without your voice, and every silence feels familiar, like heartbreak made the choice. Your side of every memory still feels warmer than today. Guess some people leave your life but never fade away. I kept believing in forever, long after forever left. I stayed longer than you loved it, long after your heart moved on, holding on to promises that disappeared with the dawn. I stayed longer than you loved it, standing where we used to be, trying to save a fading fire you already stopped needing. The piano hums a tired melody, soft enough to disappear, like it knows how loneliness feels when nobody is here. I still replay our final moments, searching for a different end, as if one small change could somehow bring you back again. Everybody says that letting go is something time will teach. Stayed longer than you loved it, through every sleepless hour alone. Every empty room still echoes, like you're somehow coming home. I stayed longer than you loved it, and I carry that somehow, like my heart never got the message that you're gone. If I could stop missing you tonight, would I recognize myself? Or has loving you this long become the only thing I have left? I stayed longer than you loved it. Even tears grow tired now. They linger in these weary eyes without falling down. I stayed longer than your love did, and maybe I always will, 'cause part of me is waiting in your memory, perfectly still. The lights are low, the room is quiet, and somehow I'm still here, where your love used to be. The house doesn't feel like mine anymore. It feels like something we shared, like every wall remembers laughter that isn't there. I walk through rooms we built together, but nothing answers back, just echoes of a life we had slowly fading to black. I didn't notice when it ended, it just got quieter each day. I learned to miss you in silence, piano drips a tired melody, soft as a wounded breath, like it knows the weight of loving someone who left. I still keep your name unspoken, like it might hurt less that way, but silence only makes it louder. Every single day, everybody says I'll heal someday, but they don't hear what I still feel. I learn to miss you in silence, and every empty night, every shadow in this room still bends into your light. I learn to miss you in silence, and I don't know how to stop, like my heart forgot the language of moving on or not. If I finally said your name out loud, would I fall apart again? Or is the breaking already over and I'm just living in the end? I learned to miss you in silence. Even tears grow tired now. They gather in his weary eyes without falling down. I learned to miss you in silence, and maybe I always will, 'cause the loudest part of loving you is how quiet I feel still. The house doesn't feel like mine anymore. It just knows your name and whispers it back at me. The morning feels too quiet lately, like it's holding its breath for me. I move through rooms we used to share, but nothing feels like it should be. The sunlight hits the empty table where your voice used to land, and I still reach for conversations that I can't understand. I thought I'd heal with distance, but distance only made it real. I learned to live in the aftermath of everything we were, where every memory cuts deeper than the day you left for her. I learned to live in the aftermath and carry it alone, like a house that's still standing but doesn't feel like home. The piano speaks in fragile silence, like it knows what I became. Every note a soft reminder that nothing stays the same. I see you in the smallest details, in the rain and passing light, and suddenly I'm back inside the version of that night. Everybody says it fades in time, but some things only learn to hurt less loud. I learned to live to live. In the aftermath, even tears grow tired now. They gather in these weary eyes. Without falling down, I learned to live in the aftermath, and maybe I always will. 'Cause the life I built without you here still stands perfectly still. The morning feels too quiet lately. And I finally understand. This is what after love sounds like.